state line from Texas to Arkansas, I think. Yeah, there's the Arkansas sign.
What does it mean?
All right, we're in the downtown. And we've noticed on the way driving down here that this downtown does not seem redeveloped, which is very strange considering all the redevelopment that's taken place over the past few decades in the US. But there's tons of people in the suburbs, just not here downtown, and not much redevelopment downtown. Basically, the way this town is, there's rail tracks down there, and then this street parallels them. That's to the west, which is Texas. We're in Arkansas right now. We're going to walk down, at least initially, down to Texas, across the state line here in downtown. What do you think about this, Denise? Children have to be accompanied by adults at all times in the playground. Look at those restrooms down there. That's different.
Kind of housing on top. Maybe they're contained here.
Oh, maybe it's air conditioning, yeah. All right, maybe we should walk down here into the railways. It looks like a little park or something. Front Street Festival Plaza. This is the Arkansas side. Looks like they have a stage down there. And yeah, this looks like air-conditioned restrooms. So I guess they're starting some redevelopment. It just really hasn't happened that much up to this point. Looks like they have some inflatable houses over there, bounce houses. More of those air-conditioned restrooms. Yeah, it looks like they closed the street down. It was a through street. They closed it down to through traffic.
Stage.
Yeah.
That's the playground where parents let their kids run wild while they're over here drinking and partying. That's why the sign says the kids have to be accompanied.
Yeah, we noticed the date on there. That this is very, very recent. You saw this building, all the windows are, so many of them are busted out. It's like all these buildings are going to be under renovation probably. Like, what is that building all the way down there? All right, so down there that is the United States Postal Service building. It's right on the state line. This whole street is on the state line. So this side is Arkansas, this side is Texas. And you come down here, this is the Texas side right here, this building. Right here, that's Texas. You can see TXK. And then over here is Arkansas. I think it comes right down to here. It must split that building. Part of that building must be in Arkansas, because this is all Arkansas here. We're going to continue. So we're walking into Texas, and we checked. This building is partially, this side over here, Arkansas, that side Texas, with the line going kind of out of a diagonal. And this thing is a mess. I hope nothing's going to fall off of this building. Be careful. Looks like the Texas side has had less redevelopment than the Arkansas side, which is unusual because as we were driving in here, all the services seem to be on the Texas side of this whole metro area, and the Arkansas side hardly had anything in terms of businesses. Is this like a park? Cress? Yeah.
Department store.
So maybe there's a fire here in this? It's a parking lot and murals. So all these are painted on. All this is paint that's flaking off the bricks. That's actually not good. I actually have a building and we were looking at painting it, and I determined that before you start painting it, if anything was not right with the surface, you had to redo the whole surface first, because otherwise,
Paint.
Yeah,
it's streamers. This is not paint. These are holiday.
But this
streamers.
is all paint. All this is flaking off. You see, because the wall was not solid or stable before they started painting the murals. It's unbelievable how few people are down here considering how busy the suburbs are on the Texas side just outside of here. Look at that. Like that. I can now, yeah. This building is for sale. There's the price and terms they're asking. What was that alley we saw earlier? I hear music here. I hear trains. Okay. See, now they prepared the wall correctly here. You see, nothing's flaking, at least not yet. Look at that hotel down there. So this is where the development is here, at least on the Texas side. It's not on the main street yet, it seems. And there's a train coming in. All right, Denise noticed the Texas Symphony Orchestra over here. There's some more art right on the, well, actually, this is not the front, this is the side, I guess. Over here. So now Denise is in here holding balloons. This is behind that Symphony Orchestra building. It's like a park or something with all kinds of different objects, and it probably has a meaning, I just don't know what it is. So we're gonna head back. This is like the extent of what's going on here. All right, here's the front. Actually, I guess that's the front of the building. This is the mural that we saw earlier. If you look way down there, there's another building that's being painted and another mural on it. Now, this is like a bike rack for the Arts and Historic District. It's a brewery and gastropub. All right, also on the Texas side, at least I think that's Texas, based on the diagonal line, is another building with tons of windows smashed out. I guess they're gonna redevelop that one too. Or adaptive reuse, like they usually call it. City Hall lofts. I guess they have apartments up there, I guess. Or maybe they're commercial. And there's more buildings all the way down through here. We're not gonna go down there because they're not redeveloped yet. Quite a few buildings here that are just in tons of deferred maintenance, just not being used. It looks like there used to be buildings through here. Maybe there's fires, you know, they all got destroyed. You can see the other side, there's plenty of buildings. A bunch of them are for sale. Down here, it looks like they've done some recent demolition. Yeah, it looks like there were quite a few buildings here that are no longer with us. And one that is a very recent demolition. Let's go take a look at that. Like there's this Texas Furniture Company. It used to be here. Not anymore. Yeah, Denise said somebody at IKEA did arson or something here, right? See the water tower. TKX, is that what it is? TXK? You know, this looks very recent. It looks like somebody did this on purpose. Well, let's say someone did it on purpose. Yeah, it's not fenced off. But maybe it fell down. Maybe it just collapsed. It was done on purpose. It looks like there's a fire. Look at that.
Yeah, beams are melted.
Melted steel.
It's a hot fire.
Yeah, it looks like there was caution. Or police. Was this a crime scene? Just caution, no crime. This is all normal. Nothing to see here. Wow, they're all big buildings, I guess. You know, this looks like the end of the downtown and the end of this building. All right, so the end of the line here, I think, on the Texas side is that playground with, it looks like a public restroom with a house, not a portable with air conditioning units. And yeah, the road just kind of ends there. And we're gonna loop around this side. Looks like there used to be a building here too that disappeared. Also down there was a building. I think right here was a building. This Texarkana just seems like it was a bustling area at one time, and it just has never recovered or even been rebuilt. It's trying to be rebuilt now, apparently. This thing is totally boarded up or aluminum sheeted up or whatever they're doing in here. This one's for sale. We saw this one across the way. This one's for sale. It's a pretty low budget attorney's storefront, it looks like. For sale, $125,000, 6,500 square feet, 2,000 square foot basement. Okay, you can see it drops down here, but look, it looks like the basement might be in the front because look, it's lower here, and I don't know why it's low here. Like, what is this? I guess there used to be another building here, and this one probably caught fire, I'm guessing. Down there it says Bowie County Detention Center, Annex 1. So that's a prison? Is that right? So that could be one of the reasons why things aren't going well here. Silver Moon on Broad. Theater. Children's theater.
You fall asleep in theaters. That's what seems like it.
And lots of bail bonds places. All right, we're gonna take a look at this thing. This is another one that's ripe for redevelopment, and it overlooks the prison, I guess.
Here's the coffee shop.
So in the back of the bail bonds place is coffee and books. Uh-oh, yeah. There's a roofing contractor there, so they probably are. That's the first thing you do is you gotta get a new roof on. Although they seem to be working on this building here. And both this building and the one in front are right on the state line. They're both partially in Arkansas, partially in Texas, both of them. All right, Denise noticed the sign, adult probation only. It's on this building right here. So she's thinking this is owned by the detention center right over here. I was wondering how taxes work on buildings like this for property if you're in half in one state, half in another. Yeah, this one says over here, Union Station, the lower one. Hop a train to escape. There are little rocks in the ground, like stuff's been falling off this building, so just be careful. Okay, it is going to be renovated. Hotel McCartney. That's got lots of broken glass. All right, what I see here, I think this wall right there. See this wall right here on this building, the hotel, this diagonal. I think that's right on the state line. I think that wall is fully in Texas, and then over here is Arkansas. So that's where the line kind of goes through, right there. Also, this train building, it says it's an Amtrak station down here. Prescription return box. Now the park we went to earlier was down there. So we'll go back up here to the main street. Yeah, Graham Slam Bakery for sale by owner. I think some of these places probably started out a little too early before everybody started redeveloping, and you can see there's other projects that are in the works. And at some point, this will be a really nice place that'll be attractive, but right now it's obviously very difficult to make things work. We just talked to that guy in the Explorer, I guess it is, telling us all about the history here and how they're struggling. And, you know, that is a prison and that probably holds things back. And he said that building down there is
Federal courthouse.
Yeah, federal courthouse and a post office. He said it's the only federal courthouse in the U.S. that's in 2 states, because this street here is the state line. And he said this is the first or second most photographed building. I don't know.
Most photographed courthouse.
Yeah.
We should go get a picture with it.
Train coming in. The guy was also telling us that this building was under renovation and all of a sudden they just stopped, which explains why it looks like crap is falling off of here too. I see stuff all over the sidewalks.
It's haunted. I keep feeling cold chills coming away from it.
Haunted?
Do you feel it?
I feel the air. Yeah, yeah. It could be really unstable actually if they stopped work midway. I don't know who's overseeing this, but they seem to have very, very little safety protection stuff for buildings that are either in total disrepair or broken or active work. He was also telling us that most of the active stuff, look, that whole street is closed off down there. The whole street. Most of the active entertainment and things is on the Arkansas side, which is what we're heading back to.
That tractor is covered in ceramic tile.
Yeah, that's the Texas side here, the tractor on the Texas side of the street. This is the state line right here.
There's a pie plate on it. That's so cute.
So that's Arkansas on that side?
Yeah.
Although this is both on the Texas side, I think, because we're on the Texas side of the street, and then Texas, it's just like, I guess, a memorial. At this very location on 18, nothing happened at this location, it says.
That's cute.
There's your disclaimer.
Can you make me a video with this sign?
There are the backs of the buildings on that main street on the Arkansas side. Arkansas down that way. We got condos in here. This is the one. Yeah, he mentioned that this is pretty much done renovation now, just about done. Yeah, it looks nice in there. This is the lobby. Just getting close to done. I'm not sure why this is a building here. There's no street there. Sure. It's so quiet here. I feel like work has stopped on this building. This one's also angled at the corner, like this one. And there's something else under renovation down there. This building really needs some serious work. First Baptist Church down there. So that's Arkansas side. This is Texas side. This is First Methodist Church. That says restaurant space for sale or lease. There's another church down here. That's maybe the rectory, I don't know. This church is under renovation. St. James Episcopal Church. It's got a slate roof and everything on that one. Another building down there for sale or lease, it says. All right, you're on the Arkansas side. Is that what you like better? So here we are. I am on the Texas side, and Denise.
Arkansas side.
Arkansas side. Yeah, truck just drove by. They crossed from Texas to Arkansas illegally. What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing to do.
Okay. So looking down the street on the state line here in the downtown, you can see what's on Texas on the right, Arkansas on the left. There's a coffee house here. It says Joe's Restaurant and Bar, Rock House. There's some grill down there. We drove by that on the way in, actually. And a few other businesses. This is called the Rabbit Hole. Here is another angled building. It looks like there used to be a street that went through here, and it's kind of like on the other side, on Texas side, it was the same thing. The building was angled in a way that I wouldn't expect, and it also probably used to have a street down behind it. And Denise spotted an original BMW coupe, like a 630 CSI or whatever they used to call them. The glam room. They have a 55-gallon drum of Chanel.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, and a pink telephone booth.
It says rich off makeup. Rich off makeup? That's what it says. Somewhere around here is an auto museum. So like that building down there, it seems like if you don't renovate them fast enough, they just fall down or burn or collapse. I don't know, someone demolishes them. There's those renovated lofts that are not quite finished yet. I wonder if they will finish them. We can just go down this street over here back to where we parked, and a little other areas in Arkansas that we didn't see yet. This building says State First National Bank, but I don't feel like it's occupied. And that one says Omega. So here's a sign recognizing this as a historic district.
Yoga studio here. Been doing yoga in India for centuries.
And this is for sale too. It says the gym at Cross Ties, but that doesn't look active. There's this banner that says I got railed at Cross Ties.
Chevy pickup tailgate. That's
Yeah.
creative use of.
It looks like the outside patio of a bar that doesn't look open anymore. Oh, there is Cross Ties right there. Elite Event Venue. Denise sees a motor. Actually, just a recessed lighting fixture. This is an old Woolworth. Yeah.
We have red and white homes.
Greetings from Texarkana, postcards from our past. There's a building down there. It says lofts, like they're gonna do an adaptive reuse, but it doesn't look like they're actually lofts. Maybe that's another thing that they were trying to do but didn't do. We're gonna try out these restrooms. Where is your adult parent? You get to hear the sounds of the railroad. They're all locked.
Yes, they're locked.
This is called the frozen rail. Actually, it's got food. I see there's an entertainment district. I guess it's an area, I don't know, where you can drink alcohol. Texarkana tea line.